Welcome, dear children, both old and young. I want to dedicate this poem to basically two sets of kids. The first set of kids are those kids who had to assume the role of parenting or start acting as adults while they were still kids. I want to be the first to acknowledge your efforts and repay you for the days you missed by telling you Happy Children's Day. I know you never felt like a kid because you had to take care of the children that mama and papa left behind when death took them on a ride. I know being called to the kitchen to get your own portion of food that was already served was not a thing for you because mommy had to leave you with daddy because she felt he wasn't the man she wanted and marriage was going to stop her from exploring her youth. So you had to assume the role of mommy. Happy Children's Day. I know acting a fool was not an option for you because papa felt that the food mama served wasn't enough. So he visited other women to see what it tasted like and found no reason to come back home. So you had to assume the role of papa. Happy Children's Day. I know you were counting about 4 years to assume the role of a teenager and then boom, a week after that rough calculation, you were served with the chair of an adult. The breeze idea of having a sexual affair never blew by your mind because family planning was something you had drafted out because adding another child to these 3 kids was not reasonable. All the boys that came by for a relationship found out that your boat was already occupied by your younger siblings, so they had to board another boat. I see that you never had a trail of girls chasing after you because every penny you received was for either food in the house or to save up to complete the other half of their school fees. To you, I say Happy Children's Day. I see that going to higher institution was a risk you couldn't take because leaving them behind was too dangerous and you needed 3 jobs to attend to all these things, so you had to drop out of school to see them succeed. To you, I dedicate this day. Happy Children's Day. The second set of kids are those kids who had parents who were alive and present but never had the time to mark the register. I see that Popsy and Momsy were always busy seeking means to provide material things for you so you would never lack and forgot to provide you with love. But you went to some of the best schools, you wore some of the best clothes, you had a maid at your service, you were picked up by a driver, the houseboy would take you out for a ride on your bike every evening. You had everything at your possession, but you still feel empty. Cause you never knew what it felt like to be warmed by your parents. To you, I dedicate this day. Happy Children's Day. I know you always felt bad when you saw other kids who their parents were not as wealthy as yours come by to pick them from school cause you wanted to run to see Popsy's face but no, he was too busy at the office. I know you wanted to sit with Momsy and tell her about these weird cravings you were developing but no, Momsy was always at the office working late. And unfortunately, you wanted her to teach you how to wear your pad and you all would joke about it but no, it was the maid who gave you those instructions. To you, my sister, Happy Children's Day. I know you wanted your dad at home at all costs, even if he was broke, because you needed a father figure, but 0 was what you got. But I should tell you that your prayer is someone's nightmare. I know they were not there to support you at your football games and they did not even know if you came back late because they were drained and already asleep. I see that you had to find comfort in the hands of other men, so you jumped from one man to the other and that's how Uncle Sheyi introduced you to porn and now you are addicted. I see that you had no one to guide you, so you became a lab rat to every drug because you needed something to fill up that void. To you, I say Happy Children's Day. I don't think you should hate the man because that's how he was raised, so he feels that this will also make you a man. Momsy did not adopt you. She never had deep conversations with her grandmother because her mother died early too. To these parents, I say Happy Children's Day. Yours sincerely, KiLaNkZ. Happy Children's Day.